Hello, my name is Aaron Carreras, and I'm gonna talk about our road from USA to Mexico for this company Sportshoot. I would like to start with a phrase, and it's a Steve Jobs phrase. Says, "Work is going to take up a large part of your life. The only way to be truly satisfied is to love what you do." We are having this meeting today to share things that we love and learn how to make them grow, even share them with more people. This presentation will consider two main points. The first one is the environment that will receive us in Mexico. The second one is the business strategy that we will use. The importance of these 2 points determines today's presentation and will guide us in further expansion. To start with the first main point, we will talk about demographics, and within the which average is 29 years old, and there are 95.2 men for every 100 women. The purchasing power has an average of 1,800 pesos, which is a good average for a young grown society. Also, our products will be favored since within the Mexican working life, many soft drinks, energy drinks, and even hydrating drinks are usually consumed among athletes, including people who consume alcohol. The sport shirt products will offer a healthy option for hydration products and beverage. Many have favorite brand. Talking a little bit more about the economy in Mexico. With the economy, there are some strong references to momentary stability, since after the several quarters of contraction, the economy has remained stable. Within the soft drink industry in the Mexican economy, the system has declined a bit due to the new rules and nomenclatures that the government has implemented on the market. The Mexican government, after 2020, started to use black seals on the products, which it tells us about the content of those products. Uh, it contains info of the product like excess of calories, excess of sugars, which has a negative impact on the industry. And also has an external point. The Mexican political system is not it's not a great support for new industries. At this moment, it's a little bit volatile. They can have an opinion about a project, and with a few years or months with new administration, they can tear down everything that they built in previous years. So it will be considered that Mexico current political system is not very viable to enter in the country with a new business proposal. But there are some ways that we are gonna use the Mexican legal system to our favor, and it contains about the next page. In the same way that this new way of labeling the products will be used in our favor if we manage to increase the supplies of low sugar and low calorie products, being even promoted by the government policies. If we reduce these factors, uh, we will be promoted, because there are a few products that are allowed by the Mexican government to stay in the market without the black seals on their products. Mm, the second point of this presentation, second main point of this presentation, it's about our business strategy. I believe that the Mexican market it's viable to expand the sports shop company due to the amount of cheap labor that we will could obtain to start. In addition to the fact that there are some regions in the country that have enough resources to be able to produce and fill the market with our products, at least locally. Uh, in addition to this, our currency has a huge advantage on over the Mexican pesos, having a cost of 20.12 pesos per dollar. Talking about the way that we're gonna enter this new market, I we think that the initial investment of sports shirt in Mexico should be on a regional scale, taking advantage of the great freedom that the state of Chiapas has in the use of water for our type of company. The use of regional market will allow us to create a survey or of our most consumed products, which will be based on ready drinks that we're gonna focus on young people. And I believe that starting the expansion in the state of Chiapas will allow us to have a central plan for the southern region of Mexico and not have to invest in a long term if we necessarily move our products to a southern border, for example, Guatemala. Now, talking about the money, if we enter to the Mexican market, we are gonna need approaching $1 million due to the fact of machinery that will have to be acquired in Mexico, the supplies, the rent of a place to start the factory. Also, we need to look for labor, technicians, and managers for our headquarters in a new country. After that, we produce some merchandise, we will need at least 2 motorized units for distribution or finished product. So, in resume for all this presentation, when we should start? We should start as soon as possible in order to avoid new rises in the cost of the market. Also, the scale that we should enter in the Mexican market, we should do it regional due to the territorial extension of the country and the high cost to start a large scale. So we're gonna start with one plant with central factory in Chiapas, and after that we could consider, according to our success, to expand to other states within the Mexican country. The company will should start with a wholly owned subsidiary. The company will be completely owned by the headquarters in the USA and managed by personnel on Mexico. The first things to start hard with the business in Mexico, it's about advertising. From the beginning of the plan, we should already start advertise our products, social media, TV, radio, even all the media is possible. Now, about the accounting of our finance in Mexico, it will be necessary to have Mexican accountants to avoid taxes or omissions in their region. So we're gonna be able to be on point on our finance. So this is the point of this presentation. We already reached the end of this presentation. If you have any question or comments, you will have my contact information to send them, and that's it. Thanks for your attention.